guarantee anybody that's hating on Drake, if he offered the opportunity to get on that remix, everybody and their mama will jump on that.
Is Drake paying homage to the Bay, or do people just hate when he just touch other people's culture?
They made it easy to hate Drake, and it's unfortunate because you got to look at the behind the scenes to that record. Drake mom get paid, the estate get paid, the legacy gets expanded. The fans get a chance to do some history and some research to get aware of who Mac Dre is. He reaches platforms that he may have never reached before. It's a win-win for the whole existence of who Mac Dre is, and the only person that loses is Drake because he inherits the hatred from individuals who have just been programmed to hate him.
If Mac Dre was here, would he call it love or call it biting?
Mac Dre would be on the song. Dre would be like, Cuddy, Drake, Cuddy, we own Cuddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, oh, what? He'd be thinking about what car he finna go buy. Like, you know what I'm saying? How he gonna come with it. Like, Dre didn't even think he was big as he was. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, he had his confidence, but he would be like, what? Cuddy, I'm finna get 3 verses out for this one, Cuddy.
So, yeah, bruh, it seemed like it's coming down to principle and loyalty, right? But for others, it's kind of like some divide and conquer type shit, right? Let's keep it lit, bro. They upset, bro.
Getting X out of LA, that's valid to you.
Hell yeah.
That's
he
crazy.
He should not be producing for Drake, especially in these times on his new album, just so Drake can get on the coast.
What do you gotta say to people who say, well, it's not P-Lo's responsibility to be like loyal for all of California. You gotta look out for himself. What do you gotta say to that?
Yeah,
Well,
what
then
if
you
Kendrick
better
never to a P-Lo, and then he's just loyal to some dude that never did nothing for him?
Yeah,
like,
for
just
sure.
'cause
P-Lo needs this. He needs this. Like,
No, he
I don't think he needs this. He's done a lot of production for a lot of people. I just feel like if you're gonna do that, then be okay with your own state not f***ing with you.
But
Feeling like you're a traitor. Be okay being like the next game. You know what I mean? Like, you know, our game, we look kind of like, that's kind of goofy. We look at the game like, oh, you're the only one.
So, okay, I see you.
You know what I mean? Like, be okay with us looking at you like that.
It's one stick it out.
How you feel about like LA fools like trying to dictate, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
tell NorCal fools to follow suit. To
Yeah,
LA
they could
fools
say
like.
whatever, but it's just like nobody gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all bigger than the program. Like,
Yeah, LA ain't telling Northern California what to do, man. Come on.
Now, while them gentlemen had a lot of good points, bro. I think it's important for us to be on code, right, as a state, but not only when it's beneficial, right, to either side, bro. All the time, for sure. Let's keep it lit though.
When Drake rapped,
my white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out his body and finally got hot.
he's talking about how Universal Music Group, his white label, essentially white label Kendrick Lamar's diss tracks during the rap beef, especially Not Like Us. And by white label, I mean that they lifted the copyright restrictions around Kendrick's diss tracks, allowing creators and reactors to repost, review, and share the music without getting flagged. This is also referred to as whitelisting. This is actually one of the claims Drake makes in his lawsuit against UMG. It's believed it was done purposely by UMG with the sole purpose of spreading the defamatory content as broadly and as quickly as possible. A lot of creators actually came out and said that's exactly what happened. Their channels were able to upload Kendrick's tracks with no issues, while it wasn't the same experience with Drake's song. And what makes this bar even crazier is what's been happening since the release of Iceman. You have fans, creators, and even major public figures posting and supporting the album, only for UMG to unleash copyright strikes against videos that...
Yeah, they sent me one, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't feeling that shit, Drake, right? I think it's good business, and, the promotion is what will help the shit flow, bro. I think you lost sight of that shit being greedy, or the label or whoever didn't whitelist it. What, they didn't whitelist it for you and they whitelist for Kendrick is what you saying, bro? You feel me? Because we appreciated that shit, bro. We still do. Shout out Thot.
Included Drake content. Dozens of ex-users had posts taken down and accounts suspended. Usain Bolt posted the track Shebang and got hit with a strike. Even Drake's own creative director, Ben Dorado, got hit with a copyright strike after posting a snippet of Iceman to his Instagram. And then you have creators like What's the Dirt, one of the biggest hip-hop breakdown channels on YouTube, saying he was one strike away from losing his channel until the Iceman himself stepped in to help get the situation resolved.
And I noticed that everyone was being striked for these different things. That it almost made me afraid to do like what I've always done, because I feared like losing my channel, right? But Drake got it done, so he pressed him. Happened in 10 hours, so shout out to him.
So to a lot of fans, it looks odd that positive Drake content would get aggressively flagged during one of his biggest releases, while Kendrick's diss tracks, which were defamatory against Drake, actually benefited from the opposite during the rap beef. It would look odd unless there's some truth to Drake's claims about UMG's deceptive business practices and their purposeful attempts to devalue him. There is. He's actually been calling out his label about their antics for the last 15 years. And luckily for us, through all of it, Drake's focus has always seemed to come back to the music and his fans.
You know, I respect him, bro. You feel me, for standing on his business. I ain't gonna lie though. They do say don't bite the hand that feeds you. They say that, bro.
Drake rap.
I'ma show you what to do, little boy. Hey, I'ma show you what. Hey, first off, I make real-time smacks. Boy, you know the motto, gotta push it to the max.
He wasn't just telling Kendrick he can make a better West Coast song than him. He was also showing him how to properly pay homage to the West Coast. Drake named this track Too Hard for the Radio to pay homage to Bay Area and hip-hop legend Mac Dre, who dropped Too Hard for the Effin' Radio in 1989. The specific city on the West Coast that Mac Dre is from is Oakland, which is also known as The Town. Back in 2011, Drake dropped his well-known track The Motto, where he raps,
Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the Bay, okay?
The Motto as a song was dedicated to Mac Dre and the Bay Area's influence on Drake's artistry. The beat itself is inspired by the regional hyphy sound. Drake also dedicated the music video to Mac Dre and had his mom, Wanda, share a personal message for the intro of the video.
So Andre, you wanted me to be you said you wanted me to be a strong black woman. If you could see me now, sitting here in front of this camera, and the people that are in the room, you would be very proud. So,
Bro, when I was covering the Mac Dre shit, I actually got in contact with Mac Wanda, real nice lady, bro. You feel me? She, gave me some real good insight, bro. For sure.
It's the beginning, and I'm still here, and as long as I'm here, you'll be here. So, don't worry about it. I got this.
As you can see, Drake showing his admiration for Mac Dre in the Bay Area is nothing new. And him interpolating Mac Dre's lyrics on his song does nothing but lift up Mac Dre's legacy. That's why this narrative that Drake stole lyrics from Mac Dre or disrespected the Bay misses the bigger picture completely. Not only does Mac Dre's estate get paid every time that Drake's song is played, but his legacy also lives on like his mother wants, and the Bay Area's influence gets pushed onto a bigger stage. Mac Dre's mom has actually already come out and shown her appreciation for Drake's new song, and the Mac Dre shoutouts as well. And on top of that, Too Hard for the Radio was produced by Bay Area producers Pilo, Kari, and Ben 10K, who have all shown love for the opportunity to represent the Bay Area on such a massive platform. Meanwhile, DJ Mustard and Kendrick, both LA natives, used the Bay Area's hyphy sound to make Not Like Us and parts of GNX while barely recognizing the Bay Area. Kendrick was also accused of copying the flow of the late LA rapper Drakeo the Ruler all throughout GNX and his diss track.
Now, I am a little bit confused on how it's getting mixed up. Biden and paying homage, bro. He clearly paying homage, bro. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, right, Drake showed love, bro. Without, and it wasn't that hard. It do come across. Who did it better, bro? Who showed love better? But I ain't gonna lie, Dot had the turf fiends in the video. He had and his sound was a little bit more up to date. It was a little bit more closer to how we fuck with it, It's y'all let me know, bro. What y'all think, bro?
Without giving him any credit or acknowledgement. Even though Drakeo the Ruler's music has shaped a lot of the LA sound we've heard in the last 5 to 10 years. Drakeo the Ruler's dad actually came out and co-signed these claims after hearing some of Kendrick's recent music.
I'm like, oh, this is one of my son's songs that I haven't heard yet. And then that's not Drakeo. That's Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, wait, that's Kendrick Lamar? He sounds just like. And then that's when I knew right there, oh, this guy. He sounds the rhyme pattern, the syncopation, all of that was the same. The flow, everything was the same.
Before he passed, Drakeo the Ruler even warned his fans that his sound would be used for an LA-only album that excludes him, while also being executively produced by a specific LA producer.
Let me guess. It's gonna be some special tape that's gonna come out with all the LA rappers, right? And the only person that's gonna be missing is me. But it's gonna be all the niggas that came up under my wave, all the shit that I created and started. Let me guess. And then the special producer that's gonna produce this tape is gonna be Mustard.
As you can see, when it came time for Kendrick to properly pay homage to a major influence of his sound, he failed to do so. That's why when Drake told Kendrick he was gonna show him how it's done, it was deeper than just cooking up a good West Coast song.
Man, bro, rest in peace, Draco, bro. I ain't gonna I feel his frustration, bro. Even till this day, like, imagine you giving niggas the sauce, bro. You being innovative, this, that, and the third, and a motherfucker trying to dim your light, bro, to the point to where they take you out, bro. Type shit, bro. And it seemed like all the nigga wanted was his flowers and love. That's really where the frustration seemed like it come from, bro. But shit, bro, this shit, so this Drake shit getting messy a little bit, right? DJ Head, Jump in It, Marley, Rory, let's keep it lit, bro.
I have an edit of Too Hard for the Radio that you can play without disses in it. For the DJs who feel conflicted, if you go to djhead.com, It's just a DJ head edit that you can play free of charge. You can download.
So you telling me that Drake should be okay with the diss song on the Super Bowl, at the Grammys, the Oscars for some reason, calling him a PDF file while people two-step into the song and y'all can't stand in the club and listen to Mustard get called out for stealing a Bay Area beat? Or is it that y'all can't handle Drake calling Kendrick a little boy? Again, on wax. Are you trying...
And you know what, Mustard, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Still to this day, you acting like, nigga, or I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to go watch some of his interviews, bro. But it be coming across like, nigga, like yeah, type shit, like, nigga. And then, I ain't gonna lie, Nick, bro. We keep it lit, though, bro. But that shit ain't cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it can be tough. All right, you a boy or whatever. But it's just showing love, bro. That shit ain't that hard to do. But for some it is, bro.
Censor out the Jay-Z diss about Epstein Island. Because I see all the media now talking about that. So it must be that one. But it's just crazy that this is a diss track that should be censored and blurred out. But y'all was okay with not like us. Okay. OVO Noel, you know, I be with Noel like Chris Kringle. He commented, he said, do like Bryson and don't do that, bruh. How you gonna censor the diss track when you just tried to clown the man for wanting his label to censor a diss track? That was calling him a PDF. Nah, bruh. Nah. We not letting that fly, man. We calling this stuff out all 2026. We not letting the weirdo shit fly. And Mark doubled down on that and said, these guys are weirdos, man. I'm not going to say weirdos, but just a little bit too sensitive. Because what do you mean you can't play too hard for the radio? How you not going to... That's the whole point of the song? Nah.
He said, do it like Bryson and don't. What he say on the beat? Shebang, bro. It was going crazy, but, you know, it's been crying on both sides. Let's keep it 100, bro. Nigga, Drake sued. You feel me? Now they got some point. Like, hold on, bro. This a little too hard for... He didn't go that hard, but let's keep it lit, bro.
It's music. I'm listening to both of these niggas. But to change the lyrics out of the man's creativity because he's throwing shots at a nigga that threw shots at him that also produced the biggest record of his career. I don't know if, I mean, metric wise, I don't know if Not Like Us is Mustard's biggest record, sales wise and none of that, but possibly the biggest diss record of all time. Now he can't say nothing about him. No, y'all can't do that. Now I'm not a DJ. I'm just a nigga from 119th for Lexington with opinion, and I ain't lived on 119th for Lexington in a long time. But I am from the East Side, and a lot of them ways is going to forever stick with me. Y'all can't, we ain't allowing that, man. Y'all can't move shit around to fit y'all narrative. Like, that's just not cool. It's not. While Head is, like I said, my dog, my brother, and I respect him, I don't respect this at all. I do not respect this because when it was the other way around, it was all...
Drake sued. Let's keep it 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect it either way, though. But I respect DJ Head, though. Like, I respect... On East Side, right? Niggas is riding for their mans. Like, hold on, bro. Yeah, nigga. Whatever, you know? Cut that shit off type shit. Whatever. Like.
Good. Now, also him trying to drive this Bay divide with LA. I mean, of course, I'm not from California. I don't see that only because it's not like Drake hasn't ever paid homage. I feel like he's paid homage to like damn near every region that he likes, right? Like, oh yeah, how could... I was mentioning Drake songs with LA artists, Killer with Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying?
So that's really the gist of it, bro. I agree with Wayno though, blood. I don't like the division, right? But if we keep it real, it's always been some little low key, you know, type shit, bro. And I think it's one sided a little bit, bro. You feel me? Now I ain't gonna lie, niggas from up top or from down south, they be kind of like, you know, they just get tired of a motherfucker keep asking for their flowers, right? But if a nigga ain't never got them, it's like, come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. That go back to the Mustard situation, bro. Seemed like Mustard just standing on the square like, yeah, them nigga, took that, nigga. What a nigga gonna do? And it's like, hold on, bro. I don't do that, you feel me? And it came across like that even back then, right? Then they get into it with Fab. I'm like, damn, bro. Nigga come to the town and still not showing respect, right? I don't mean to harp on that situation, though. Shout out Mustard, bro. Feel me? But that's how a lot of people in the Bay felt, though. Mustard, like, hold on, bro. Feel me? But it wasn't that serious, though, because it's some rap shit. But, you know, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one thing I don't like about the back and forth. It's creating more of a division a little bit between up top and down the way, right? And it's love, bro, for sure, nigga. We never gonna lose sight of what's, you know, what we need to focus on. But y'all niggas, let me know what y'all think, bro. We on to the next one. Pilo, bro, they talking about you can't come up top. I mean, you can't go down the way. Say it's ugly, bro. Say you pick a side. Stay there. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never capped a saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho. Cause shit, that's what